Furniture's liquidation sale is on now, and Boxing Day deals have been extended. Take an additional 25% off everything store-wide. Limited time offer. Shelter Furniture, 885 Caledonia Road in the Caledonia Design District.
And now time for the Road Ready Report on City 60 Years Kendamopolis.
Starting in 2024, Ontario drivers will have the all-to-all hazard insurance coverage in a collision where they're not at fault. The policy change will delete coverage for repairs, replacement, loss of use, and contents damage or loss. The opt-out is part of a larger plan from the Ontario government to reduce auto insurance rates and provide drivers with more flexibility. Although opting out of this coverage could save you hundreds in annual premiums, one not-at-fault collision repair and a few days of loss of use could end up costing you thousands of dollars more than any savings in premiums. If your car is leased or financed, opting out is definitely not advisable. With the Road Ready Report, I'm Tim Demopoulos.
The Heritage Minister says she hopes to redefine the role of Canada's public broadcaster to ensure the CBC is well positioned ahead of the next federal election. St. Onge says now is the time for her Liberal government to begin working with Canadians and experts to define what the CBC should look like over the next year and decade. She says Canada's news and cultural sectors would be at serious risk should the Conservatives form government under leader Pierre Poilievre. The opposition Tories have promised to defund CBC and turn its Toronto-based headquarters into affordable housing, though Poilievre has also suggested maintaining support for services tailored to Francophone minorities. St. Onge says beginning next year, the Canadian Heritage Department will put together a committee to find a new head of CBC who can lead the public broadcaster into its transformation. Nicole Reese, The Canadian Press. And traffic and weather are coming up next. It's City News Employment Law Q&A.
From City News and Canada's leading employment lawyer, Howard Levitt at levittlawyers.com.
Howard, true or false? Salaried employees cannot be paid overtime.
False. This is a common myth. The Employment Standards Act does not exempt salaried employees from receiving overtime, and they're entitled to it, subject to very limited exemptions. Genuine managers who spend most or all of their time managing, they don't get paid overtime. If you're a salaried IT worker or a salaried employee of any kind, even if you have the title of a manager but not spending your time managing, you are entitled to overtime pay.
Is it true I can be fired if I don't tell my employer I'm pregnant?
False. Your employer can't discriminate against you due to gender or family status. It's much safer for you as an employee to tell your employer as soon as possible when you become pregnant.
To contact Howard, visit levittlawyers.com. That's levittlawyers.com. Employment Law Q&A.
From City News 680, I'm Howard Levitt.
City News Time 421. Separate traffic and weather together on the one. Here's Carrie Prunskis.